Hey guys, it's your girl Designisme. Welcome back to Designisme Daily, where we design our own clothes, we design our own business, and we design our own lives. And in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how to make a bell-bottom pants. Now, I know I promised you guys a bell-bottom jumpsuit. However, somewhere along the lines, even though we started off with the intention for it to be a jumpsuit, it did turn into a two-piece set. Alright, so just a heads up, the end result is going to be a two-piece set. However, you already know that a jumpsuit is just a pants and a top. You put them together, boom, jumpsuit. Alright, so if you guys want to make it into a jumpsuit, definitely go right ahead and do that. But the main objective of this video is to show you guys how to make a bell-bottom pants using your pencil pants pattern. Alright, so yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the video. So you are going to need 2.5 yards of scuba material, your pattern pieces of course, your fabric scissors, your paper scissors, measuring tape, and some pins. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay out my pencil pants pattern, and if you do not already have your knee line drawn on your pattern, just go ahead and do that now. My knee line is 24 inches from my waist, so I am just measuring that, plotting my points, and I'm going to draw a straight line all the way across. Now a bell-bottom pants flares from the knees all the way down to the hem, guys, so marking your knee line is extremely important. Alright, so I'm just going to lay out some clean paper. We're just gonna grab that pencil pants pattern, lay that out, and we're gonna outline the entire pattern, being sure to stop at the knees. Once we have that outlined, I'm also going to mark the hem of my pencil pants, and I'm also going to plot the center point of my pants. You all know this pants does not have a side seam, so make sure to plot that center point. Alright, now to get the width of your bell-bottom pants, all you're going to do is create a circle using your measuring tape, and however wide you want it, that is literally the measurement that you're going to plot on your paper. So I got a total of 34 inches. However, later while I was cutting out my pattern, I realized that I had to trim it down to 30 inches because my fabric only gave me 60 inches in total. So that's just something to keep in mind. If your pattern does have a side seam, then feel free to make it as wide as you want. But just because my pattern does not have a side seam, I just had to work with the width of the fabric that I had. So I could have only gone as wide as 30 inches, which was still fine. So what I'm doing now is, instead of having that very sharp line from the knees straight down to the hem, I'm just giving it a gentle curve so it feels a little bit more seamless. Okay, so once that is done, we're just going to cut out our pattern, cut out our fabric pieces, and we're going to get to stitching. But before we cut out, remember to label your pattern. We're just going to call this the basic bell-bottom pants pattern. It is a size small, cut 2. Be sure to label your front as well as your back. Alright, so we're gonna start the construction. You already know when we're constructing pants, we always start with the curves of our pants, and of course we're using front seams like always. just closing off our front seam, and of course whatever we do to one curve we are doing to the other curve. Okay, so once we have both curves already closed off, we're just gonna check to make sure that our seams are nice and flat, nice and clean. We are going to line up our crotch lines, and we are going to stitch along the entire leg of our pants, one leg at a time. Front seams as well, and you all already know, trim 1/8, turn your pants inside out, close off your front seam with a 1/4 inch stitch. And I always like to start from the center, do one leg, and then do the other leg. Fantastic. So now that that is done, let's just go ahead and turn our pants inside out, and we are now going to hem our pant legs. And it's just a basic hem, y'all. Folding 1/2 inch, folding another 1/2 inch, top stitch, nice and neat. And this is just something to remember. If you guys want that lettuce sort of effect, you can pull while you're stitching, and it will give you that sort of lettuce ripple. However, if you want it to be nice and tailored, do not pull while you are stitching. Just something to remember. Okay, so we're just snipping off those loose threads. Alright, once both of our pant legs are stitched, that's how we should be looking. And somewhere along the lines, this is where it went from being a jumpsuit to a 2-piece set, because I actually stitched my waistline while I was stitching my pant legs, and I didn't even realize. Alright, so we're just gonna jump straight into our top, and it's the same halter top pattern that we did in our pencil pant jumpsuit tutorial. So if you guys want to know how I drafted this pattern, then just go ahead and look at that video. I'll be sure to link it down below. Okay, we are always using front seams over here, guys, so you all already know how it goes. Alright, so we just closed off our side seams using French seams, and I am now going to pipe along the entire rim of our crop top. Okay, and I'm just pulling that 1-inch strip just so that it acts as an elastic band, and it kind of pulls the top closer. It eliminates the need for any darts or stuff to shape the top. It just kind of pulls the top together so it hugs closer to your body, like I explained in the previous video. Alright, so just take your time, fold that over, give it a nice clean top stitch all the way around, and voila. So for this part, guys, I did go ahead and pipe my hem as well, but only after the top was finished. I realized that I could have gotten away with just doing a basic fold over hem, like how we hemmed our pants. Alright, I wanted the hem of this crop top to hug closer to my body as well, but it wasn't absolutely necessary. Alright, so if you're gonna pipe this the way I did, I recommend pulling both the top as well as the 1-inch strip at the same time while you're stitching, just so that it maintains the stretch. Okay, so that's how we should be looking right now, and we are just going to take our last strap and we are going to
close off our neckline. Make sure to find the center so that the two sides are even, and we're gonna pipe it exactly how we pipe everything else. Okay, fold that over, and of course we are going to stitch along the entire neckline, extended onto the entire strap until we come to a nice clean end. Alright guys, just take your time with this part. Depending on how long your straps are, it could feel like you're sewing forever, but just know the end result is gonna be super dope. Okay. So once one strap is completed, just go ahead and finish off the other strap. And there you have it. This is how your crop top should currently be looking. If you want to make this into a jumpsuit, just go ahead and attach your top to your pants, and this is how it all turned out. I'm not sure how I feel about bell bottom pants at this point, guys, but it definitely was a fun tutorial to try, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoy videos like this, do not forget to leave me a like, leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.